Seems everybody wants to tell everybody else what a man is, what a woman is in this life. And of course, when we state something as fact, it's only based on our own individual experience, what we think we know. I've never been I've never appeared as a man in the traditional sense. I've never really been into very masculine things. And it's true, I have been inspired to go to the gym regularly on occasions for periods of my life, and then something has happened and it's affected my mental, emotional state, and I've allowed that to influence my actions for a bit. Obviously, exercise is very important for us. I'm just starting to remember that. Yesterday, I did some exercise by virtue of helping with some garden work, sweeping, not even about an hour's work, but I've hardly moved since September. Well, that's not true. I've moved a lot since September, but I mean in a consistent way, in a regimented way. I haven't had the chance. And in all honesty, I've been sitting in my wounds. At the end of September, the man who raised me tried to end my life. And that is a bit of a shock to the system. And it wounded the masculinity inside me. And I am the source of my comfort. I am the one who has to tend to my wounds. When you've got people barking about what it takes to call yourself a man, and you've got people demanding certain things from women, it's really not making space for a world where everything is welcome. Do I have a perfect design relative to male? Or am I human? Am I a multi-dimensional being who has different strengths? Some might be perceived as masculine in energy, and others might be perceived as feminine in energy. I don't know what it means to be a provider in this life. Only for myself. Only in survival mode. I know what it means to be a father though. I know what it means to be a mother. Because I know what it means to be a child. And I know what unconditional love looks like. The fact that my body looks more like a typical female's body, or I don't know, man. In my mind, there's always been a deficit. There's always been an inadvertent competition that I didn't want to be in and I never could win. Because I never had the drive to develop a big body and become physically very strong. At one point I realised that physical strength is all about mental strength. And this was proven to me in that incident at the end of September, because I didn't die. I don't suppose many people know what it's like to have the Matrix turn on you like that. Well, maybe a lot of us do know what it's like to have a loved one turn dark. But it wasn't a nice experience. And then I just seem to have been getting re-traumatised over and over again, up to a point. I'm safe now. I am always safe, in truth. Unless I will to believe that it's not so. Is the world waiting for men to stand up for truth? Or is that just a fucking cop-out? Because it's men in the traditional vein. Fuck this world up. We've allowed men, we've voted men into power, we've consented and agreed. So no, that's not going to fly anymore. We'll just get some more men in power, different men. Or we learn the lesson. Stop trying to be a man. Stop claiming to be a woman. Because otherwise, you're asking to be measured by your actions and your words and the energy that you bring. It is true, it's the feminine that will heal this sick world. Because the poison has been the masculine. You can see how society and culture is trying to fix this, but in a distorted way, by women becoming men, having the same rights, doing the same work, whatever. But it's the wrong intention. Because it's not about equality, it's about equity, it's about everybody being able to do what they can. Not everybody doing what they want. Not everybody doing what everybody can do. I've never really fitted into the categories. None of them, even when I tried. And I'm finally understanding that this is a blessed gift. And not only does it automatically disqualify me from being informed by other consciousnesses, no need for that. It means I really have to dig in deep and summon the pride for who I am, who I've allowed myself to become, not getting swayed by anything, by no other sources of information. There's a whole lot of pressure on men and women to conform to standards, even spiritual standards. How can anybody talk about how men should behave when they're only responsible for how they individually should behave, and they can only know that that's correct for them? That's a fact. It's because people who go around teaching like that want or need everybody to be like them, to occupy the same worldview, because then it makes life easier. Then we can just be put into boxes, then we can just shut up and do our part. Well, spirit is beyond that. Maybe some of us were planted here to confuse matters, to shake things up. I like wearing women's clothes. It's not a fetish, it's not a kink. I just like the softness and the fit. Sometimes, when I need to be soft, I'm most proud of my nurture, my compassion, my gentleness. Hey guys. Hello. Joy. Because the world demands that we are hard-headed, hard-hearted. And I just refuse. Don't get me wrong, I've had my moments of inferno. I'm just fed up of people telling other people how to be a man, how to be a partner, how to be anything, especially when they're charging people. Really, the only work is to learn how to be yourself. So how is anybody going to teach me that? Anyway, I love me. I love me, the whole of me, however I present, in any one moment. I really mean that. And it's taken a long time to get there. So the message is, whoever you are, however you present to the world, whatever you are capable of in any moment, whatever you do, whoever you be proud. Don't let anybody tell you how to be you. God bless.